Vlogs are often considered the simplest form of content on YouTube, and I mean this is for a couple of reasons, but one of them mainly is that all you have to really do is talk into a camera. In fact, you technically don't even need to edit them, just throw one clip next to the other and you're good. But just talking into your camera is pretty lazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 4 really easy transitions you can add to your vlogs to kind of spice them up a little bit and add a little bit extra production value. Okay, so the first transition we're going to cover is called the whip transition. And what that is basically all you do is when you're done with a scene, you whip the camera and then whip it back when you're on the next scene. You cut during the actual whipping motion, during the motion blur, so it seems almost like it's seamless. And in fact, if it's done really well, it is seamless. So the second transition that we're going to look at is, I call it the snap transition. It's really just you make a noise and it leads into the next clip. So what that looks like is something like this. And now we're in a new scene. You know, a few things to remind here is that what you want out of this is you want to make sure that the background is sufficiently different when you come back in. And I always suggest when you're actually out there, you snap at the beginning and snap before you come back. That just helps with your continuity. So that's transition number 2. For our third transition, we're going to look at the, I guess you could call it the teleport transition, where it seems as though you've kind of popped from one place to another in a very Nightcrawler sense. So the basics of this are very simple. You're at one place and at another place in another frame. Now, one of the keys to this is that you want to add some movement to it, right? You don't just want to go from one frame to another frame all of a sudden because it just seems like you jump cut. By adding a little bit of movement, you give the impression that there was some sort of effort involved. And so that is the teleport transition. So the final transition we're going to look at is doing a video aside. So this is when you want to convey some information, but it's not really part of the main thread. And it's really simple. All you do is cut from one angle to a sufficiently different angle and cut back. You've basically done the equivalent of a video parenthetical. That's it. Now you know 4 different simple, easy to implement transitions that will take your work to the next level, hopefully get you a few more viewers, a few more subscribers. And yeah, so that's been the video. If you have your own favorite little transitional tricks, go ahead and leave a comment below. If you like the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe if you aren't already. And if you are, make sure that you hit the bell so that you get notified when we have new videos. See you tomorrow.